There's 12 characters in total in the strongest Battlegrounds, and each and every single one of these characters have their own unique finishers for both their base form and their ultimate form as well, with some having finishers that send you flying across the map, and some that have finishers that do nothing. So in today's video, we're going to be seeing which characters have the best finishers in the strongest Battlegrounds. Starting off with Saitama, starting off with the normal punch. Alright, so let me get up close and personal, and now we use the normal punch, and as you guys can see, that's how it looks like with no finisher. And now, if we actually go ahead and go into the settings and press finishers only, and if I use the move, as you guys can see, we literally sent the dummy across the map. Alright, so the next move that we got is the consecutive punches, which is pretty much a barrage of punches. And now it's time for the finisher, so let's go ahead and use the move, and as you guys can see, there's no finisher for this move. Alright, the next move that we have is the shove move. Let's go ahead and just shove the dummy like that. And for the finisher, I'm pretty sure like it just like gets rid of their whole body except the legs. So let's go ahead and use the shove. And wait, what? Did they get rid of it? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro, that's pretty weird. Like I could have sworn there used to be a finisher like that, but let's move on to the next move, which is the uppercut. And now we use the uppercut. As you guys can see, that's how that looks like right there. And now it's time for the finisher. So if I use the uppercut, as you guys can see, you literally just send the person that you hit with the uppercut to the next planet. And now it's time for the ultimate mode, which is called serious mode. Alright, so the first move that we have is the death counter. And yeah, I'm pretty sure the death counter doesn't have like any finisher at all, but let's actually go ahead and just pop the death counter, go up to the dummy. Alright, and now we finish the guy off, and there we go. RIP. Wait, I hit the other side off too. Alright, so the next move that we got is the table flip. So let's actually go ahead and check this one out as well. So you pretty much just knock the person back, and yeah, obviously you just like, you know, flip the ground like so, and there we go. And actually that move right there is actually a one-shot, one kill, so I guess that you could call that as a finisher as well, because it's pretty much a one-shot, one kill. And I feel like the same thing could be said about the series punch and the omnidirectional punch as well, because every single Saitama move is a one-shot, one kill, bro. So technically using the move normally is the finisher, because like it's a one-shot, one kill. So RIP to the dummy over there, we just sent him across the map. And now we use the omnidirectional punch, and like I did say, bro, every single move for Saitama is one shot, one kill. So you can't really test the finishes for this, but this right here has been the omnidirectional punch. Alright, so the next character that we have is Garo. So move number one, the flowing water. Let's go ahead and check this out. That's how it looks like with no finisher. Alright, so now it's time for the finisher. So let's go ahead and use the flowing water. There we go. And as you guys can see, you pretty much just like slam them into the ground to finish them off. And the next move that we got is the lethal whirlwind stream. So you pretty much just do this, smack them into the ground. And now it's time for the finisher. So we're gonna grab the dummy like so. And there we go. As you guys can see, you literally do an elbow drop. You elbow drop the person you killed. Alright, now we got the hunter grasp. So as you guys can see, you pretty much just throw the person like so. And for the finisher, you actually do the opposite. You literally just smack them into the ground, bro. You slam them into the ground until they die. And last but not least, we got praise peril, which is an attacking move. So I'm gonna punch, and now we use the praise peril. And as you guys can see, that is how the praise peril looks like. And now it's time for the finisher. So we're gonna do this. There we go. And as you guys can see, you literally go up behind the person, and then you like, yeah, you do that, bro. That is actually insane. Alright, so now it is time for the ultimate mode. Alright, so the first move that we have is the water stream cutting fist. So let's go ahead and check this out, and there we go. And now it's time for the finisher. So we're gonna go ahead and use the move again, and as you guys can see, you pretty much just smack them into the ground. Alright, so the next move that we got is the final hunts, which pretty much just goes up into the sky, and then you just smack them into the ground. And now it's time for the finisher. So we're gonna go ahead and do this, smack them into the ground, and yeah, as you guys can see, there's pretty much a big like, you know, rubble thing. I don't think that one actually has a finisher, because that's what happens normally as well. Alright, so the next move that we got is the rock splitting fist. There we go. So it just sends them backwards. And now it's time for the finisher. So let's go ahead and check this out. And there we go. As you guys can see, you pretty much just fling their body over there. Alright, so next we got the crushed rock. You pretty much just do this and like suplex them backwards like that. And as you guys know, there's actually two variants for this now. So let's go ahead and check out the other variants as well. So there's a long range variant and a close range variant. So there we go, bro. This is so cold. So you just smack them into the ground, and then you can actually go ahead and get the next person. Bro, why is he stuck? Bro, you are not dead. Bro, what are you doing, buddy? Okay, I have no idea why he's like stuck into the ground like that. Like that is not a finisher, bro. So we're gonna be checking out the finisher for both variants. So long variation, let's go ahead and check it out. There we go. We just suplex them into the ground. And now let's see the finisher for the close variation. So let's go ahead and do this. All right, and we punch him in the face, and there we go. To be honest, I don't even know if that's a finisher, because the one over there is still stuck underground for some reason. All right, so the next character that we got is Genos, and the first move that we're gonna be testing is the machine gun blows. So there we go. it's pretty much a consecutive punches, but Genos version. And now it's time for the finisher. So we're gonna go ahead and use the move. And as you guys can see, you literally just blast them away. All right, next move that we got is the ignition burst, which pretty much just bursts out like, you know, fire and stuff. And now let's try out the finisher. And there we go. As you guys can see, there is now a finisher. Oh my god, bro. This finisher is insane. All right, so now we got the blitz shot, which pretty much just shoots a little fireball. And now let's check out the finisher if it has one. And there we go. As you guys can see, they literally just turn into a crisp. They just get burnt, bro. All right, so next move we got is jet dive. So let's go ahead and jet dive. Like, bro, what? All right, so apparently you can't use jet dives on platforms for some reason. So we got to go back down to the main floor over there, okay? It is what it is. We're going to use a jet dive. And there we go. That's how a jet dive looks like. And now we check out the finisher. So we're going to jet dive again. And as you guys can see, you literally just do a big fire explosion right there. All right, so now it's time for the ultimate mode. All right, so the first move that we got is the thunder kick. Let's go ahead and check this out. There we go. Oh my god, bro. We went so far away. So there we go. That right there was the thunder kick. And now it's time for the finisher. So we're going to go ahead and do this. And as you guys can see, there actually is no finisher, bro. They just get flung away and they just die instantly. All right, so the next move that we got is the speed blitz drop kick. So let's go ahead and check this out. You literally just go up into the sky and drop. Yo, what? Okay, bro. I don't know why Genos moves don't work on the platform, bro. We got to go back like to the main floor again, dude. All right, so let's try that one more time. As you can see, you literally go up to the sky and then just smack them into the ground. All right, so now it's time for the finisher. So let's go ahead and use the move. We go up into the sky, smack the guy down, and surprisingly, there's no finisher. All right, so the next move we have is the flame wave cannon. So let's go ahead and check this out. There we go. Nice little fire cannon right there. And now it's time to check out the finisher. So we're gonna go ahead and use the move once again. So this time, as you guys can see, the weakest dummy got burnt. All right, last but not least, we have the incinerate. So we're gonna go ahead and check this out normally. So there we go. Big explosion right over there. And now it's time for the finisher. So I'm pretty sure they literally just get burnt again. So there's actually no like cool finisher. Like they literally just get burnt, bro. All right, so the next character that we have is Speedo Sonic. All right, so move number 1, flash strike. Let's go ahead and check this out. As you guys can see, you literally just strike through the person. And now it's time for the finisher. So there we go. As you guys can see, they literally just get like exploded into like a bunch of pieces. All right, move number 2, whirlwind kick. So let's go ahead and check this out. There we go. And now we use the finisher. So boom, there we go. Oh, whoa. Yo, I low-key forgot they added a finisher for this, bro. I'm pretty sure in the recent update, they actually updated the finisher for that move. All right, so the next move that we got is the scatter. So let's go ahead and check this out. So as you guys can see, that right there was the scatter. And now it's time for the finisher. So boom, there we go. As you guys can see, they literally just get sliced up in a bunch of pieces again. And last but not least, we have the explosive shuriken. Okay, so you pretty much just throw a shuriken like that, as you guys can see. And now let's try out the finisher. So we throw the shuriken again. And as you guys can see, the person literally just gets burnt again. All right, so now it's time for the ultimate mode. So let's go ahead and pop our ultimate mode. There we go. And the first move that we have is the twin blade rush. So let's go ahead and check this out. As you guys can see, you literally just go up to the sky. You slash through their body a bunch of times. And bro, like I remember when this move first got added to the game, bro. Like this used to be the best move in the game. And like it's so crazy to see like all the new moves and stuff added. So yeah, comment down below when you started playing and what the early access character back then was as well. When I first started playing the game, the early access character was Garo. All right, but now it's time for the finisher. So there we go. Nothing different so far. It looks like there's no finisher for that move. All right, so the next move that we have is the straight on. So let's go ahead and use this and boom. That's how it looks like normally. And now it's time for the finisher. So we do this and now we slash through the guy. And as you guys can see, no finisher for that move either. All right, so the next move we got is Carnage, which shoots like a barrage of shurikens. And now we use the finisher and there we go. As you guys can see, they literally just get burnt. All right, and last but not least, we have the fourfold flash strike. So let's go ahead and check this one out. There we go. We slash through the person and now we use the finisher. So let's go and check the move again. And there we go. Is there a finisher? And there is not a finisher, bro. So as you guys saw right there, there's only one finisher for the Sonic Ultimate form. And that finisher is not really a finisher, bro. It's like a reused one for like every other moveset. So technically no finishers for Sonic Ultimate mode. All right, so now it's time for Metal Bat. And the first move that we got is the home run. So let's go and check this out. You pretty much just smack them with your bat. And now it's time for the finisher. So let's go and check this out. And oh, there's a finisher. There we go. As you guys can see, you literally just send them flying across the map. All right, move number 2, the beatdown. So boom, there we go. That right there is the beatdown. You just smack them into the ground like that. And now let's see if there's a finisher for this. So we're gonna go ahead and do this. There we go. And oh, whoa. Bro, we just like whacked them into the ground. That's crazy. All right, move number 3, the grand slap. Bro, what? All right, so let's try that one more time. So there we go. And now it's time for the finisher. So we're gonna jump at the person like so. And as you guys can see, you literally just smack them into the ground once again. again. Alright, so the next move that we have is the foul ball, which actually has a close range and long range variation. So we're gonna be checking out the close range. So here we go. As you guys can see, you literally just smack them with your bat. And the long range pretty much just shoots out a rock like that, alright? Nothing too crazy. Alright, so moving on to the finisher. So let's go ahead and check this out. There we go. Let's see if there's a finisher for this. And oh, there actually is. Alright, so as you guys can see, we literally just smacked them across the map. And now let's try out the long range one. So we're gonna use the foul ball, and boom, there we go. And sadly, there's no finisher for that one. Alright, so moving on to the ultimate mode. There we go. We just went ahead and smacked ourselves in the head. Alright, so the first move that we got is the Savage Tornado, which pretty much just spins around in a tornado with the bat. And now it's time for the finisher. So let's go ahead and use the move again. And there we go. And yeah, I don't think there's a finisher for this one. Oh, wait, never mind. Wait, never mind. There's no finisher. Alright, so the next move that we have is the Brutal Beatdown. So you pretty much just do this with your bat. But yeah, you literally do that. And then you jump towards the person like so. So let's actually go ahead and see if there's a finisher for that move. So we're going to go ahead and do this. There we go. And yeah, I'm not going to lie. I don't think there's a finisher. Yeah, there's no finisher, I think. So now we're gonna jump at the person and yeah, there is no finisher, okay? Alright, so the next move that we have is the strength difference. So we're gonna go ahead and use this on the dummy. And you pretty much just smack the dummy with your bat and send them across the map. Alright, so there we go. And now let's see if there's a finisher for this move. So we hit the dummy again. Let's see if there's a finisher. And boom, there we go. And oh my god. As you guys saw right there, the finisher is they get flung a lot further. Alright, and last but not least, we have the death blow. This is the same thing with the death counter. There's no like finishers whatsoever because it's a one-shot, one-kill move. There we go. All right, and now we smack the weakest dummy with our bat, and there we go. All right, pizza the weakest dummy. They literally just get stuck into the ground like that. So maybe you could count that as a finisher. I have no idea. But yeah, that has been Metal Bat. All right, so the next character that we have is Atomic Samurai. And move number one, the Quick Slice. So as you guys can see, you literally just cut them up a bunch of times. And now we use the finisher. So there we go. And as you guys can see, they literally just get cut up in a bunch of pieces, just like Sonic. All right, so now it's time for the Atmos Cleave. So let's go and check this out. And there we go. All right, and now it's time for the finisher. So there we go. Atmos Cleave. And as you guys can see, this one does have a finisher as well, which pretty much just cuts their body in a bunch of pieces again. All right, next we have Pinpoint Cut, which actually does have two variations as well. So the first variation is this one right over here. And variation number two is the jumping variation. All right, so we're going to be testing both variations on the weakest dummy. So let's go ahead and do this. There we go. And oh, whoa, okay. So as you guys can see, it literally chops up their body. All right, so now let's try that again, but this time the jumping variation, and let's see if it actually does have the same finisher or no finisher. So we jump, and now we use the whoa, yo. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that one was so much cooler. So as you guys saw right there, there's two finishers for both variations. All right, and last but not least, we have the split second counter. There we go. And now it's time for the finisher. So we're gonna go up to the dummy, and there we go. And as you guys can see, this move does have a finisher. And oh my god, that was fire, bro. All right, so now it's time for the ultimate mode. So I'm facing this way, so hopefully the AoE doesn't go towards that direction. And there we go. Move number one, Sunset. So I was gonna check this out. There we go. We slash him up a bunch of times, and at the very end, as you guys can see, there's a big explosion. And now it's time for the finisher. So we're gonna go ahead and do the same thing, and there we go. And now we do the big explosion at the very end. And yeah, as you guys saw right there, the finisher is pretty much just them, like, you know, getting burnt. All right, move number two, the Solar Cleave. You pretty much just smack them like that. And now it's time for the finisher. So boom, there we go. All right, so move number three, Sunrise. So boom, there we go. We hit the dummy with the move. And as you guys can see, this right here is a cutscene move. So there we go. And now it's time for the finisher. So boom, there we go. We hit the dummy with the move. So there we go. And oh, whoa. Okay, as you guys saw, the dummy literally just gets burnt and dies. All right, so the next move that we have is the Atomic Slash. This one is a one-shot, one-kill. Boom, there we go. We hit the move, and now we cut the atom inside of the guy. Big explosions, and there we go. As you guys can see, they literally just get burnt and die. So as you guys saw right there, with every single Atomic Samurai ultimate move, there is technically no unique like finisher. Like all the finishers are literally just them getting burnt. And yeah, that burning like finisher is the same finisher for, you know, Genos, Sonic, and other characters like that as well. But yeah, anyways, let's go ahead and move on to the next character. All right, so the next character that we have is Tatsumaki, and move number one, the Crushing Pull. And this one actually does have two variations as well. So if I jump and use the move, as you guys can see, there's another variation. All right, so now it's time for the finisher. So we're going to use it normally. So as you guys can see, it does have a finisher. You literally just smack them with a rock. And now we're going to be using the jumping variation. So we're going to go ahead and do this, smack them into the ground. Yeah, it looks like this one does not have a finisher. All right, next next move we got is the Windstorm Fury, which pretty much just summons a tornado. Boom, there we go. Tornado right over there. And oh, bro, I literally forgot there used to be a finisher for this. So there we go. Finisher for that move right there. All right, so the next move that we got is the Stone Coffin. So boom, there we go. Literally puts them in the rock and you could, like, you know, combo extend and stuff. All right, so now it's time for the finisher. So we're gonna go ahead and use the move. So there we go. And as you guys can see, you literally just like squeeze them into the rock and they just die. All right, so next move we got is the Explosive Push. So boom, there we go. You literally just fly and explode into them. And now let's see if there's a finisher for this move as well. So we're gonna go ahead and explode and there, whoa, there's no way. Bro, every single move so far had a finisher. All right, so now it's time for the ultimate mode. All right, so the first move that we have is the Cosmic Strike. So boom. So we summon a meteor from outer space and boom, there we go. And now it's time for the finisher if it has one. So we're gonna go ahead and summon the meteor once again. There we go. Meteor's coming down and there we go. As you guys saw right there, the dummy literally just got burnt again. Technically, there's no finisher because the dummy just got burnt. All right, next move that we have is the Psychic Ricochet. And I'm not gonna lie, bro, this one low-key reminds me of like a mini version of the Omnidirectional Punch. Like, I don't know, man, like the Omnidirectional Punch gives me like, you know, the same vibes of this move. All right, so now let's see if there's a finisher for this mini version of the Omnidirectional Punch. So let's go ahead and use the Psychic Ricochet. Let's see if there is a finisher. So far, nothing. Looks like there is no finisher for this move. All right, so the next move that we have is the Terrible Tornado. So let me go ahead and just pull the dummy like so. So there we go. We just break the guy's skull. And as you guys can see, there's a big tornado that happens. But the dummy is still alive, bro. So now let's see if there's a finisher for this move. So we're going to go ahead and pull the dummy again. We take the dummy all the way over here. And now we do the thing. All right, there we go. We break his skull. And now let's see if there's a finisher. And yeah, it looks like there is no finisher for this move. All right, so the next move that we have is the Sky Snatcher. So we're going to go ahead and use this. And pretty much with this one, you literally just like aim anywhere on the map and throw the person down. All right, so now let's see if there's a finisher for this. So we go ahead and snatch the dummy, throw the dummy into the ground, and yeah, it looks like there is no finisher. So for the base moveset, it looked like every single move had a finisher, but for the ultimate mode, like I'm pretty sure only one had a finisher, which is pretty interesting. All right, so the next character that we have is Suiryu. And the first move that we're going to be testing is the Bullet Barrage. So there we go. You literally just kick them a bunch of times and they just get flung away like that. And now it's time for the finisher. So we're going to go ahead and use the Bullet Barrage. And as you guys can see, this right here is the finisher. You literally just ride them like a skateboard and smack them into the ground. All right, so the next move that we got is the Vanishing Kick. So you literally hit them once and then you hit them again like this. And now it's time for the finishers. There we go. As you guys can see, this right here is the finisher, okay? All right, so move number 3, the Whirlwind Drop. There we go. And now it's time for the finisher. So we go up to the sky, smack the ground. And as you guys can see, we literally stomp our feet 3 times. On the 3rd stomp, there's a big, like, you know, like explosion thing that happens. All right, last but not least, we got the head first. So we're going to go ahead and use this move right over here. We literally go up to the sky. We go into the tornado, smack the ground. And now it's time for the finisher. So we're going to use the move. Yeah, as you guys can see, it already has an insane finisher, bro. All right, so now it is time for the ultimate mode. All right, so the first move that we got is the Grand Fisher. So you literally just summon a big rock underground and the rock just like explodes like that. And now it's time for the finisher. So let's go ahead and check this out. And there we go. And oh, whoa. All right, so as you guys can see, this move does indeed have a finisher. Bro, we are going crazy. And I'm pretty sure there's a final blow. As you guys can see, you literally summon the dragon and smack the person. All right, so the next move that we have is the Twin Fangs. So let's go ahead and check this out. As you guys can see, you literally just hit them a bunch of times like this. And then you just smack them into the ground afterwards like that. And now it's time for the finisher. So we're going to go ahead and use the move once again. And there we go. Let's see if there's a finisher. So boom, we smack them into the ground. And as you guys can see, there is no finisher for this move. All right, next move we got is the Earth Splitting Strike. So we use this. And I'm pretty sure this one just sends them flying across the map. So we're going to go ahead and use the move. All right. And there we go. As you guys saw right there, it just sends them flying. So let's actually go ahead and see if that's the same case with the finisher. So we're going to go ahead and finish him off. All right. And now we use the final strike. And there we go. And as you guys can see, there is no finisher for that move either. All right. And last but not least, we have the Last Breath. All right. So our heart goes on fire. We grab the dummy and we summon the dragon. And bro, these Suiryu moves are actually so insane, bro. So there we go. Big explosion that happens right after. And that move is insane, bro. Yeah, let's actually go ahead and move on to the next character. All right. So the next character that we have is Child Emperor. And the first move that we have is the Web Boom. So you literally just spawn a spider that explodes. And now it's time for the finisher. So the spider goes up to the dummy. And as you guys can see, the dummy literally gets burnt again. All right. The next move that we have is the Plasma Cannon. So we're going to go ahead and use the Plasma Cannon. There we go. And now it's time for the finisher. So we're going to go and charge it up a little bit. And boom, there we go. As you guys can see, the dummy gets burnt again. All right. So the next move that we got is the Trinity Tear. So we're going to go ahead and use this. And now we jump and smack the dummy into the ground. All right, but anyways, it's now time for the finisher. So we're going to use this move. And now we jump and smack the dummy into the ground. Like, bro, what the hell? All right, so let's try this one more time. So Trinity Tear, we go ahead and jump and smack the dummy into the ground. And as you guys can see, there is no finisher. All right, and last but not least, we have the double trouble. So you literally just throw the dummy like this. Another, like, you know, robot spawns and just like does a little explosion like that. And now it's time for the finisher. So we're going to use the double trouble once again. There we go. And let's see if there's a finisher for this, bro. Yeah, there is no finisher. As you guys know, Child Emperor does not have an ultimate mode either. So that means we have one character left remaining, which is KJ. Actually, we have Gojo as well, but like, come on, bro. Gojo is a one-shot, one kill for every single move. So like, we're gonna like kindly pass him for this video because every single move is one-shot, one kill. All right, so last but not least, we have KJ. And the first move that we got is the Ravage. All right, so let's go ahead and check this out. Boom, there we go. We hit the dummy with the Ravage. We punch him in the stomach and then we kick him away like so. All right, so now it's time for the finisher. So we're going to use the move again. Punch the dummy a bunch of times in the stomach and then we kick him away. Let's see if there's a finisher. And oh, all right, so it looks like the finishers, they just get flung away a lot further than normal. All right, so the next move that we have is the Swift Sweep, which pretty much just like, you know, kicks them backwards. And now it's time for the finisher. So we're going to use the Swift Sweep again. And as you guys saw right there, there's no finisher for that move. Next move we got is the Collateral Ruin. So boom, there we go. And now it's time for the finisher. So there we go. And yeah, there is no finisher for that move either. All right, last but not least, we have the Spiraling Storm, which is a counter move. So we're going to use the counter move like so. So yeah, you pretty much just throw them across the map like that. And now let's see if there's a finisher. So we go up to the dummy again. And come on, let's see if there's a finisher, bro. Let's see. Okay, there's no finisher, bro. All right, so now it's time for the ultimate mode. And I'm pretty sure every single move for KG's ultimate mode is a one-shot, one kill. So that technically means there's no finisher, or like, actually there might be, but like every single move is one-shot, one kill. So let's actually go ahead and use the Stoic Bomb first. So boom, that right there was the Stoic Bomb. Surprisingly, no finisher for that one. Next, we got the 20-20-20-20 dropkick. So boom, there we go. That's a 20-20 dropkick right there. And let's see if there's a finisher for this move. Let's go ahead and hit the dummy. All right, there we go. 20-20-20 dropkick right there. All right, so that one right there actually did have a finisher as well. So they literally just get like flung away pretty far. All right, so next we got the 5 seasons. So you pretty much just pick a spot where you want to like, you know, shoot. So we're gonna shoot right over here on that dummy right there. Here we go. That low-key reminds me of the omnidirectional punch, bro. So there we go. Oh my god, we got like every single dummy. This one actually does not have a finisher either. And last but not least, we have the unlimited flex work. So obviously I don't think this one has a finisher either. Like, I'm pretty sure it just like flings them away like super far. All right, and now we hit the final blow. Come on, we hit the final punch, and there we go. As you guys saw, we literally just send them across the map. And yeah, that's pretty much been every single KJ move and finisher. All right, but anyways, that has pretty much been every single finisher in the Strongest Battlegrounds. So comment down below which finisher or which character you think has the best finishers in the Strongest Battlegrounds. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe and like, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.